Thank you very much, Mr. Mkondisi. Our entrepreneurs are very excited to hear you here. They're just asking questions. So as the ideal man is here, they just want to get the information from you. Another question is, do you think it's possible to be actively involved in business with a demanding profession?
Yeah, I think very definitely. I think, I mean, it's very possible. So lots of people do it. Like lots of people do it, and lots of people do it well. I think what's key to it, though, is to understand what it is that you're solving in the business. You know what I mean? So if you have a demanding profession, that's one thing. What that means is that you have to be super clear in your business dealing about what it is that you provide that, you know, offers value. If you're super clear about that, it's easier to be clear about it. It's easier for you to ask people to help you with it, to hire staff, to do lots of things. If you're unsure about it, then a demanding profession and business won't work. So you know what I mean? That's why the clarity around it is so important. Also, maybe just a point to make is that demanding professions often give you a lot of insight into the businesses that you can run. And so generally those two things work well. You know, if you know that in your demanding profession, there's going to be a new mine in a certain place, you can already start going, well, I can get a franchise for this type of food that miners like, and you can be first. You know what I mean? You're very clear about that. Mine is new, therefore no one else, therefore the value is convenient fast food, therefore you can win. You know, so, you know, if that's the case, why not? You know what I mean? You can do that pretty easily and it can work really well.
Thank you. As they mentioned that great minds think alike, so people want to have that great mind that you possess. So they are asking that which book would you recommend that would give insight into how to deal with customers and keep customers?
Deal with customers and keep customers. Yeah, I think Start With Why would be a good book. Story Brand is a good book. I think those two are good. The other, how to find and keep customers. Maybe Alchemy, a book called The Alchemy by Rory Sutherland would be a third book that I would mention. I think maybe those three would be good as, you know, as ways to find and keep customers. So those would be my three suggestions for now.
Thank you. Another question is it good to participate in politics while you are a business person, especially in our African context?
Is it good? Sure, there are lots of parts of that. I mean, it depends on the politics that you have, right? So if the politics is tainted, your business will be tainted. And I'm not sure that you would like to, you know, do that to both. I think all businesses at a certain size necessarily deal with politics, but I think what is useful is a clear separation, you know, and rather keep a bridge so that when you want to cross over into politics, then you go into politics and leave business and the other way around. I think bringing the two together presents complications, which we can see people are really grappling with. They really are grappling with. Even just political stances as a business is difficult at the moment. And the reason why I think that way is not because of my thought, but if I look at how customers act, I think customers act in a way that say, listen, I'd really just like you to provide me with fried chicken. I'm here for fried chicken. Please provide me with fried chicken. Maybe I wouldn't like you to be giving me a political statement with my chicken. Now that's an interesting thing, right? Because if that's what you're in business for, that might be a good thing. I think once you start using the instrument of business, which is an instrument of tremendous good, I think, for, you know, other aims, political or otherwise, I'm not sure that you're using it in the highest and best way that you could. So that's my view. I don't think it's definitive, but at least you've got my thoughts on the subject.
Thank you for your thoughts. One of our esteemed dynamites is asking if they would sell their products with a cheaper price so that they don't stay with products in the shop for long. Could that be seen as a wrong move? Because it's obvious they would be getting small profit, but at the same time, they want their products to be sold at a faster rate.
So there are a couple of things there. The first question I'd ask is, why do you have more product than you have customers? That would be an interesting question to have. Because that's a key thing. I think it's underestimated in business about small batch manufacture, about what is artisanal, I think is the jargon for it, where people make things by hand and they make small quantities. So remember we spoke about Bentley, for example. Every Bentley is made by hand. Now you can ask yourself the question, do I want to sell 1,000 Bentleys or do I want to sell 100,000 Toyotas? Now it doesn't look like it's a bad living to be selling 1,000 Bentleys from where I'm standing. So that's one of the options. Now it doesn't mean that you can just sell a Toyota at a Bentley price. You'd need to be responsive to that customer need. But it's something to look at. Because if there is, if you have 50 customers for it, if you can serve them in a deeper and better way and they would pay you more for it, maybe the answer is don't have 10,000 things on the shelf, have 50, but make them more available. So our business is like that. Our business is not the type of business where we'll have 50 clients, but one of our clients that you mentioned earlier on, they've got $76 billion of assets under management. You know what I mean? So they have a few needs. Now you have to think about that and go, do I want to just ignore the needs that they have and try and rapidly get 500 clients? Or do I sit here and go, well, what else is there to do here? You know what I mean? So that's something to take a look at. You know what I mean? So by design, we're not trying to be mass. And it means a couple of things. We don't, there's lots of things we don't do that lots of great businesses do. But, we design all of our solutions from scratch. We don't have templates for it. We don't, and it's a way to go about it. And I would encourage that person who's got like excess products to go, well, what's going on? If there are 20,000 customers and I have 10,000 on the shelf, is your context right? Could you sell them elsewhere? Could you write a better story? Or could you change the way that you manufacture to serve the customer better for more money and have fewer products? So those are the things I've looked at.